He got shot in the shoulder.
Okay. Did he tell you anything else about that incident? Did he ever tell you why he didn't call you from his own number?
He said that he put his phone in the car,
In which car?
the Mercedes.
Okay. Did he tell you where the car was?
No, he didn't tell me what.
Okay. Well, did he try to get his phone back?
Yes.
How do you know that?
He told me we need to go up there and get his phone out the car, and he got in touch with Govan, and we went up the pressure with it.
Okay. So he got in touch with Govan. Did he use your phone to do that? So one way or another, he got in touch with Govan.
Yes.
Okay. And when y'all left Tulane's apartment, where did y'all go?
The pressure.
Did y'all immediately go to Pressure World, or did y'all make a stop before you?
Well, we stopped at the gas station across the street. He got him a cigarette.
Okay, so after y'all left the gas station, y'all went to Pressure World. And when you got to Pressure World, who was there?
Govan.
Okay. And was he inside of his car, or was he outside?
He was inside of a car.
Okay, do you remember what kind of car it was?
I do.
Okay. And so were you driving at that point?
Yes.
Okay. So you parked the car, and did Cornelius stay in the car, or did he get out?
He got out and went up there where he was. Govan got out of the car and they walked to the back and they was talking. I didn't hear the conversation because I was in my car.
Okay. So you didn't hear anything?
No.
Did you ever speak to Govan at all? No. But you saw him at the car wash that day? Okay. Did you see Mr. Govan give Mr. Smith anything?
I did.
Okay. And after this, did you and Mr. Smith leave?
Yeah.
Where did y'all go?
Just riding around.
Okay. Did y'all ever stop at any point?
Yeah, went for Amazon.
So was it that same day that y'all stopped?
Yeah.
Okay. So where did y'all go? So did Smith tell you that you needed a car cover?
No, the car cover was supposed to be for the cover the car that I guess they use.
Okay. Did he tell you that anyone told him to get a car cover?
No, we didn't.
Okay, he just said we need to go to AutoZone and get a car cover.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What time was this? Okay. And you said it was the same day that you got the phone from Pressure World?
Yes.
So y'all got to AutoZone. And did you go inside or did Mr. Smith go inside? Okay. But was the car cover purchased at all?
Yes.
And how do you know that?
Because it was purchased, but I can't remember who bought it.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay. And was it in an AutoZone bag or something like that?
Yes.
Okay. So what happened after y'all left AutoZone?
We drove around, tried to give him some pain meds because he said he was hurt.
Okay. After y'all rode around and tried to get him some pain meds, where did y'all end up?
We ended up at his dad's house because he was bleeding real bad and he wanted to change clothes.
Okay. And did he change clothes?
Mm-hmm.
What happened?
I'm sorry. Yes.
And what happened when y'all got to the house and when he changed clothes?
He changed clothes and he went in the bathroom. I was sitting in his bedroom and he passed out and I got him up off the floor.
Okay. And what happened after you got him off the floor?
We left.
Who was we?
Me and Cornelius left.
Okay, so y'all left his dad's house.
Yeah.
And where did y'all go?
We ended up at his aunt's house.
Okay. And just for the jury's clarification, where is Cornelius Smith's dad's house located?
Wow.
Okay. About how far away is it from the house that you remember Mr. Govan being at?
It's not far.
Okay. Would you say less than 5 minutes?
I'll say about 5 minutes, 5 to 7 minutes.
So I'm going to ask another question. So was there ever a time where during this time, did Mr. Smith ever ask you to drop him off and spin the block and then come back and get him?
Yes.
Okay, where were y'all when this happened?
That day, it was dark outside, and he wanted to wipe. He said, "Wipe the print." He thought his fingerprints was on the car. He wanted to wipe these prints off the car. So I pulled up at the top of Bradley Street. He got out, and I hit the block and came back and picked him up.
And you said this was nighttime.
Yes.
And do you remember what day this was?
I do.
Okay. Was it before or after you got the car?
Oh.
So let's fast forward a little bit. Just about a week or so later, did you stay in Memphis?
Yes.
So you were in Memphis the week after that?
Well, the Thanksgiving night, we went to Atlanta. I had a job offer. So we left like 4 o'clock that morning because I had to go get a TB skin test read. So we made it up there, and I got a text from Greater Hospital saying that orientation had been canceled, and they'll let me know when the next orientation will be. So we left like this Sunday and came back to me.
So how long were y'all in Atlanta for?
From just a weekend. I say from we left that Thursday night. Well, Friday and Saturday, we came back Sunday.
Okay. So I'm gonna fast forward a little bit into December. Did Mr. Smith ever say that he talked to Govan after the murder? Did he ever tell you that he ran into Govan after the murder?
Yes.
Okay. When did he tell you that?
He said he was he was in South Memphis going to get some pills. He ran into him in traffic. He blew the horn. Govan turned around, made a U-turn, and got behind him. He said they get out, and Govan was like, "I've been looking for you. You good? You all right?"
What it do?
He said, "Yeah, I'm good." He said, Govan was like, "I don't know what you done heard, but I ain't saying
Trying to
nothing.
stay
I ain't
up on
saying
this
nothing."
golf thing, man.
And he said something about going to prevent. Then he gonna make sure that he give his money.
So the next day, after this run-in with Mr. Govan in the street, did you see Mr. Smith? Where did you see him?
He picked me up from work. We was together.
Okay. And where did y'all go after he picked you up from work?
We went up his own house.
Okay. When was the last day that you remember actually seeing Mr. Smith?
Well, the day that he got picked up, I had a job interview after by the airport. I took my grandkids to school. I went to my job interview. We left the job interview. It was his daughter's birthday. He wanted to take her some cupcakes or something, so he had to talk to her mom to make sure it was okay. We went to the school. She called to verify that it would be okay.
Who is she?
Shay, his baby mom.
Okay.
So we left there. We went to Kroger, got some cupcakes and stuff, and he dropped me off at work.
Okay. And that was the last time you remember seeing him?
Mm-hmm.
And to your knowledge, was he arrested today?
Yes. He left me stranded at work. I didn't realize he had got locked up until the next day. Because I was stranded at work. He was in my car. He had my phone, so I had no way of calling him or anything.
Yeah,
So the next day
CMG
when I
done.
got up, my daughter took me over his baby mom house. So that's
I
when I
don't
found
know
out
what it's
that he
looking
had
like
got
for
arrested.
Govan though, cause Cornbread lies so much. He told the truth today,
Yeah.
or I mean yesterday, but he lied so much that might be a strike against him. Govan might walk.
Did you tell them everything that you told us today? The first
Some of it, some of it. I held back some information the first time. So the second time I went down there, I told him everything. I told him I was scared for my family.
I'll pass the minister.
I know the view ain't the best, but how it look? Is it clear? Is it too fuzzy? You can hear good? Let me know what it's looking like. You see the move go and try to pull though. They ain't talk to me, they talk to Judd. They finna tell it though, they need that time off. Cornbread don't even know what they ain't even work out a deal with him. He just up there talking and ain't even sealed the deal to what's his deal. How many years you get dropped, or they gonna keep sticking you with this life, or they ain't gave him a deal. He don't know what he gonna get. Cornbread, he ain't negotiate good enough. He don't know what the fuck his stipulations is to tell him.
So, my name is Manny. We're around the work. Go ahead and say something. It's clear you don't want to be here today. All right. Speaking of talking to folks, how many times have you talked to the
Bingo.
government before?
So did try to pull
The
away.
prosecutors, the police, or the prosecutors here today?
I told the police. I came down here 201. I talked to the police twice.
Okay.
And I talked to those ladies once.
When was that?
Last week.
Okay. Could it have been twice that they came by your house last week?
I went there.
Okay. Did you talk to them this morning?
Yes.
Did you watch any of this trial on TV yesterday?
Not much.
But you watched some of it. The trial.
You
So you
weren't
heard
supposed to
what
watch none of it. You supposed to say no, ho.
None of it.
No.
Well,
Bitch, you dumb. You supposed to say no, ho.
but you watched some of the trial yesterday before you testified. Do you remember back on June 24th of 2025, your daughter had a baby, right?
Yeah.
Right.
That's the girlfriend. Yeah, that's Cornelia. That's Cornbread girlfriend.
Next day, you mentioned to me that you don't remember anything about this. And you have nothing to say.
She gonna say, yeah, I watched the case on TV. Bitch, you know they on the line.
So
Bitch, you supposed to say no, ho.
No, I think my house, right? You remember that? Okay. With regards to Cornelius, you've been dating him since 2016.
Yeah.
And you talk to him regularly.
Yeah.
And you still talk to him since he's been locked up. Okay. You go visit him.
Well, I can't personally go visit him.
Okay.
They do a video visit.
Okay. So let me rephrase. You talk to him on the phone and you video visit him.
Yeah.
Does Mr. Cornelius ever call you on a cell phone from the prison?
No.
Okay. So it's always a recorded line? Okay. The video visits, though, those are you guys. All right. How many times do you think you visited him in the last 4 years since he got arrested?
Since he been for this case?
For this case, without bond, he's been pending trial.
Well, when he was down here at 201, I used to come down here and visit him.
Okay. And with regards to what you testified to here today, I mean, everything's essentially what Cornelius has told you, right? You're just repeating what he said to you.
Yeah.
Okay. So this thing about pressure world, well, let's take it one step at a time. Do you know who Bobby Carter is?
A friend of his.
All right. Did Cornelius ever tell you about doing a shooting with Bobby Carter in the summer of 2021, a few months before Dolph was killed?
No.
All right. Did he ever tell you doing any type of shooting or trying to shoot somebody named Moochie Gray?
No.
Right. But Bobby Carter's a friend of his, right?
Yeah.
And Bobby Carter also lives on Bradley Street, correct? Okay. And you know Bobby Carter.
I've seen him.
All right. And with regards to Mr. Govan, how long have Cornelius and Mr. Govan been hanging out? It's been a while, right?
Yes.
All right. So by a while, I mean, they've known each other for a long time.
I would say.
Okay. So you're not talking about a couple of weeks or a month. He's known him for a while. He buys his pills from him. He hangs out around it, right?
Yes.
All right. So I just want to make sure my definition of a while is the same as yours. So if I said I just met somebody a couple of weeks ago, that wouldn't be accurate. He's known Mr. Govan for a while.
From my knowledge, for some months.
Okay. And he would then go do pill sales with him, go buy pills at his house.
Yes.
But he'd also buy pills from Bobby Carter.
I'm not sure.
Right. When you talked to the police, do you remember telling them that Cornelius would buy pills from a street called Redbud on Redbud Street?
Yes.
Okay. Who lives on Redbud Street?
I don't know the guy's name, but somebody he know and buy pills from.
Okay. Did Cornelius ever tell you that Mr. Govan is a federal snitch?
He said he heard something like that.
All right. Was that before or after the shooting of Mr. Dolph?
After.
Okay. With regards to the pressure world, you familiar with pressure world?
Yeah, it's like, yeah,
You've been there a bunch, you recognize it?
I've been a bunch.
How many times you been there?
I don't never go there. I drive by there.
Okay. Would you recognize it if I showed you some pictures of it?
Yes.
I'm going to hand you about 10 or 12 pages. If you can just look through it and tell me if this is the pressure wall that you recognize.
Yes.
And that's what pressure will look like on that day on the 17th when you guys went there to meet Govan to pick up the phone, right?
Yeah.
It's true and accurate of how you remember it looking back in November of 2017?
Yes.
Okay. Your Honor, I'm going to ask you to publish those. I don't know if it's 12 or 15 photos. I can count it, but I'd like to call for that in there. Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
Any objection? No objection.
Well, I just asked her, is there true and accurate copies of what it is? And she said yes, so it doesn't matter.
She said that's what they look like at the time. I'll take those.
Yes, Your Honor. Sorry. It just says original, so I don't get the copies mixed up.
So these are.
So are all of these necessary?
Yes, Your Honor. I actually do have a point.
Now, these aren't all the pressure words. So look at the last four.
The last reader pressure roll is close-ups, but the other one is business across the street, so I can pull that.
It's three pictures.
And four.
Yeah. Go on, Coach.
No, man. Look like they about to throw Govan ass away too. But cornbread that lied so much in the past. The story might not be credible. Then the girlfriend said she watched the case. So if she watched the case, she would know what Cornelius said on the stand, which means she could cooperate his story. So that would get tossed out. Like, bitch, you watched the case. You said you watched the case. Dumb. You ain't supposed to say that. That's why you don't get bitches involved in your dirt. They get on the stand and tell you, I watched the case. And you ain't supposed to say that. Yeah, Govan was the middle. He for sure was the middleman. But that's that mastermind right there. He for sure was. But his defense, they putting it all on Judd. They creating that reasonable doubt. And he probably get it because Cornelius got about 5 different statements before this trial started. So all they need is reasonable doubt. Cornelius told the truth yesterday, though, except for the part with old girl. He said she ain't know nothing. That nigga bitch knew everything. So that's another lie. So when these lies stack up like how they do, shit could go against him. Even when he telling the truth, because he lies so much.
We'll figure it out. It needs to be with 100 years. I'll figure it out. That's what pressure word looked like back then. You just got to try, right?
You have to drive in there.
Yeah, I understand. So that's the opening, right? When you get in where it says pressure word.
Yeah.
So I'm going to hand you the photo so you can go through them closely because it's hard to see. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
You see this camera right over here? That's the pressure room. I know it's a little hard to see. And so I've got lots of angles of all the different cameras that I'm going to ask you. You see those in the photos at pressure room. You see
Not
that?
necessarily though. They know that
In
they
the
talk,
Yes,
but what about? They know they talk, but what about?
okay.
He had to call that nigga and he had to been around the scene when he called him.
There's a different angle of the entrance pressure, right? Thank you. Next slide. And you see the sign when the entrance pressure wall that says this place is under video monitoring. Beware, warning, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then the next slide.
They definitely established that they
You
talk
see that camera?
for sure, that they connected.
You see that camera on the top right there? Okay. And you recognize this, there's a big mural on the pressure wall right there over the prison. Okay. Let's go to the next slide. And so this is sort of the side of the business. You see the black camera there and the light camera thing there, and then another white camera right there. See that?
Yes.
Okay. You guys are parked on the side, right?
In front.
Oh, in the front, okay. But the gentleman went to the side to talk or something. You said, go ahead.
Well, I pulled in and turned around. I was facing the street. He got out and he walked to the back of something.
Right. You mentioned that you didn't know if you thought Govan was in the car, but you couldn't see anything, right?
When I pulled in, I saw him get up. When he got out, I was looking at my mirror. He got up out of a car.
Okay. All right. Next slide, please. So on the side, there's two more cameras. I don't think that number one's a camera. I can't tell, but there's two more cameras there. You see that?
Yes.
I think my associate skipped ahead one. Just skip ahead one photo, and then I'll go back to it.
Yes.
You see the cameras there on the other side of the building, right?
Yes.
Okay. Next slide, please. All right. And you see two more cameras on the left side front of the building. You see one on the right side and one on the left side.
Yes, I see.
Okay. Next slide, please. All right. And so this is right towards the front where you say there's a mural in the car we saw with the camera to the side. You see there's more cameras right there. In fact, it's a motion camera, so if you walk up there, the little dots come on. You see that camera?
Yes.
Okay. Next slide, please. All right. Here's a close-up of the same camera, right?
Yes.
Okay. Next slide, please. All right. And so that's the business across the street. You familiar with that at all? Have you seen it?
The store.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Is that the store you guys went to get cigarettes?
I don't recall.
Okay. Well, if you don't remember, you just mentioned the gas station or something, like a convenience store from the gas station.
That was my feeling. The park.
Okay. Next slide, please. All right. So I think we've already looked at this one, but there's cameras there on the side. You see it in the far back of the building. One more slide, please. That's just a close up. All right, zoom in. And so on the back side, you see cameras there as well with the wires sticking out and stuff.
Yes.
Okay, so with the cameras, they're in the front, they're on both the sides, they're by the office, they're in the back, and it warns you that this is under video surveillance, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And you told the police specifically that you went to pressure wall. That was your words, right?
Yes, we did.
Okay. Can we cue up the audio? The pressure wall.
Oh shit!
I just want you to listen to your statement, and then I'm going to ask you some questions about it. Turn up the sound. Whatever key to your remote, turn up the sound. It come off from, go back. When you pick them up from, this place, you guys went somewhere in Egypt, right? In the mountain, okay. Over there, David and David. And somebody met you guys there and gave your boyfriend something. Or your boyfriend went and picked up something. Stop that. Play it again. Okay. Play it again and play it louder. You say I don't remember, right? When he asked you about picking up something with your boyfriend, he's sort of prompting you to whatever, and you say you don't remember. Is that correct? You have to speak up so the jury can hear you. Okay, let's go. Over there, David and David. And somebody met you guys there and gave your boyfriend something. Or your boyfriend went and picked up something. I don't remember, right? Yeah. Keep going. Okay, finish what you do. His knees, he shot drop. He shot down with drop. So, hold on, yeah. Doing, you come to the store, you're going somewhere, and he tells you to stop. Let me get something. He was missing something. Because when he called you, he didn't call you from his phone, did he? Right. He didn't call you from his phone to pick him up from his bed. Whose phone did he call you? Okay. And then, where did when you asked him whose fucking phone it is? All right. Then he tell you that he had to go get something, that he forgot something, that he needed to go back and get. Right. What did you say there? What did you say there when he said, did you say no, that you don't remember him saying you had to go get something? Do you remember what you said? No. Play it again. Fucking photo is this. All right. Then he tell you that he had to go get something, that he forgot something, that he needed to go back and get. Right. All right. So when they ask you about having to go do anything, your first thing, and this is December 17th, exactly 30 days after the shooting, you said you don't remember it to the police, right? Yes. And then they ask you, wasn't there something your boyfriend said that you forgot? Or something that he needed to go get? Or those kinds of things. They're prompting you, right? They tell you what you're supposed to say.
I wouldn't say that.
Okay. Let's talk about Cornelia. Excuse me. Go ahead. Play that clip.
That lawyer making his money. He doing his job.
He got new something. He was like, oh, you know, and what's the name? Yeah, right. The car was trying to prosecute himself.
What he was asking what? Okay. We got nothing else to talk about. Tell me what's his name? Your brother's name? Was that a low one? Used to be a low one?
That I don't know. I don't know the name's grown from his house and he, so he.
Okay. Okay. You know what it is? Okay. Well, the one that is out there, the law, that's keys. The number two. Well, okay. All right, so a month after all this happened, they're asking you about some things. You remember it was really good today about Quet, and you seemed very calm and collected about it. But back then, when they asked you what the guy's name was, and you said Cornelius had already told you Quet or Govan had been doing it.
Yeah.
But the police had to ask you over and over and over again and tell you, was it a guy with the initial Q, right, on Bradley Street?
Yeah, but I have to get it done.
Okay, so you forgot his name 1 month after that, and 4 years later, you remember it perfectly.
Yes.
Okay, you know Bobby Carter also lives there on Bradley Street, right?
Yeah.
And Bobby Carter also sells pills.
I know he sold them.
Okay, but your boyfriend Cornelius hung out with Bobby Carter, right?
Yes.
Okay. And the thing about the car being across the street, that's Cornelius telling me that. You have no knowledge of that, right?
Well, I saw it on the news, and before then he told me that the car was parked. That Justin parked the car behind the empty house across the street.
Okay. So he told you that, and then you saw more things on the news, and that's how you remember this, right?
Yes.
Okay. And you also watched part of the trial yesterday, just not your boyfriend's part, right?
Right.
Okay. With regards to who is responsible for all this, one sec. Did Cornelius ever tell you that Bobby Carter was involved in the shooting of Dolph? You're sure about that? Because I'm going to play a video just now, so I'm going to ask you again. Okay, well, no is different from I can't recall. Okay, so let's play that part of the video. Just remember, you're under oath. All right, so you just said Cornelius told you that Bobby's the one that called us Mercedes in because Bobby was in on it too, right? Okay, so I'm going to ask you again. Bobby Carter lives on Bradley Street. He's in on the shooting. That's what you said, right? Okay, and that was just a month after all this happened, right? Okay. With regards to pressure wound and all the cameras we saw there, what time of day did you get the pressure wound?
It was in the daytime.
Any ballpark as to when in the daytime? Lunchtime, dinner time, mid-afternoon?
I say mid-afternoon.
Okay. And so after you were pressure wound, you guys went to AutoZone?
Yes.
Okay. And it was Cornelius that said we need to get a car covered for it, right?
Yes.
Okay. And you went to the AutoZone, I assume, just not too far from where you guys were at pressure wound?
Yeah.
Okay. And do you remember the video cameras at AutoZone? Would you imagine that there's surveillance cameras at a big store like AutoZone? Okay. And do you remember if you went in or if your boyfriend went in? Do you have any idea how you guys paid for it?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Was that his cash?
Go ahead and get him some money. I don't know how much it was.
Okay, so now you're saying, because we talked about the meeting, you said he got his phone supposedly, even though you didn't see it, but now you're saying he also got some money from Govan?
Yeah.
Okay. How much money did he get? Okay. Car covers can cost $50 or $200. You have any idea what kind of car cover was? Okay. What happened to the car cover? Okay. Was it at your house when you guys bought it to take it home? Where did you take it?
It was in my truck, but I don't know what happened to it.
Okay. With regards to the money that, well, first, are you testifying to this jury that Cornelius, prior to Dolph being killed, told you that he was going to do it?
He was telling me about meetings that they had, conversations that they
Okay. You're his girlfriend, and what did you think those meetings were about?
had. I didn't think on the house.
What did he tell you about these meetings prior to the murder?
He was just saying that they want to put a hit out on Dolph.
And that was okay with you as his
I
girlfriend?
didn't take it serious because at the time for me, it was really bad.
Okay. Cornelius has lied to you a lot with his relationship, has he not?
Yes.
All right. And you've had domestic violence with you? He's stolen your TVs and sold them? He's taken your guns and sold them, right? The 9mm handgun. Is there any chance you used those guns as part of the shooting?
He'll fuck with that nigga.
And how many shootings do you know Bobby to have done over the years? More than 3 or 4, right?
This is
I'm sorry,
correct.
Cornelius. I asked you about Bobby. Cornelius took your gun, and you don't know how many times he may have used those, right? You do know that he pulled a gun on his child's mother sometime during your relationship. I'm just asking if she knows. I've been dating for 9 years now.
Yeah, that was some whole ass shit, but he already spit it out. So, too late. It's too late. He already spit it out. Damn. That boy lawyer good. Govan lawyer good, man. He spent the check, nigga. He spent the check, bro. That lawyer good, why?
Cornelius is lying to you. He also told you he was going to get like $1.5 million for guilt.
Yes.
And then it became maybe $1 million.
Yes.
Then it became maybe $500,000. Okay. And then maybe $100,000. Remember that? And then you remember $50,000. Do you recall Joke's attorney paying for Cornelius's lawyer? Okay. With regards to the AutoZone, this is pressure rolls right after the shooting. You picked him up, he's bleeding, right?
Yes.
And you said he's bleeding a lot.
Yes.
Right? What does that mean, bleeding a lot to you?
He was bleeding so the point he messed up my seats on my truck.
Okay. The bullet was lodged in his shoulder, right?
Yeah.
So who got it out? Because you can't just survive with a bullet stuck in your body with a hole that's leaking blood.
I don't think Govan could. I think this nigga lawyer
So
good.
he stayed with that bullet in his shoulder for almost a month.
This Cornelius girlfriend.
Shooting happened on November 17th. He was arrested on December 9th. So he had that bullet.
This nigga
How was he treating all
Cornelius.
that bleeding that was going on? Or not
There's
getting
some lies in
But
there.
when I picked him up, his lung was already.
But most of it the truth though. But his girl, she
And you picked those patches
this
up,
lawyer
and you said
good.
he was still bleeding.
He was still bleeding.
On the day that he was arrested, the jury's heard some testimony about what happened. Is it your testimony that you were with Cornelius that morning?
That the shooting.
Well, he proven that they
The day
liars.
he's arrested, December 9th, he's going to
So
work.
you can't trust nothing they saying.
So if somebody said
That's
he
a
was
hell of
alone,
a
that would not be
reasonable
correct.
doubt.
You were with him.
Yes.
Okay. So that morning, did he appear normal to you?
Yes.
He was thinking clearly?
Yeah. I understand.
Okay. I mean, he wasn't drunk or high or any of that kind of stuff. He just,
He took some pills for the pain.
okay. But pain pills, right? All right. So he wasn't intoxicated to you because you wouldn't let him drive if that was the case, right?
It was okay.
Okay. And so then you went with him to the grocery store to get the balloons and the cake.
Yes.
All right. And then you guys went to the school to drop that stuff off.
No, he dropped me off before. He dropped me off at work and
Okay.
he went back.
All right. And as far as you knew on that day, he
That
wasn't
nigga
intoxicated.
girlfriend probably ain't even a dope fiend. She go to work and shit. He the dope fiend. She just love that nigga. She might do a little
The
here
night
and there.
that he was going to go clean the car, you
Shit
remember
sound
talking
like
about
that bitch. She's going to work.
You dropped him off near Bradley Street, right?
Yes.
All right. And then you went around the block how many times before he came back?
I say,
So I ain't gonna call this bitch a dope
All right.
fiend.
Just a couple minutes?
yeah.
Okay. So you dropped him off. He goes to
Nah, she a
clean the
stupid
car.
ass
Did he have
bitch.
some bleach products
Yep.
or something with him?
He had some problems. I don't know what kind of products it was. Yes, he was.
He had some bottles in his hand. Okay. So he leaves the car with some bottles in his hand, as far as you know, clean something. And in about 2 minutes, he's back, and you pick him up and off you go, right? Okay. I know the prosecutor talked to you a lot about, these meetings and all that. I'm gonna play some sound for you. I want you to tell me, ask you a couple questions.
Got a lot of recorders, don't you, my boy? You been working. They couldn't have had a conversation in the bathroom. He would have had audio.
Like that. You said everything came from a higher power, right? Just now?
Yeah.
Okay. Play it back and let's hear it again. Right, and that's why I'm here to talk to you. You understand that? Because here's the thing. I hate that now. I got you. But you think that right, no. Well, yeah, but you know what? That access to the man that actually killed Dolph. And he told me, what did he tell me that should come from?
That lawyer good, man.
So, this is all before the key stuff that I played for you earlier. When they first asked you what's happening, you said, coming from a higher power. And you paused and you thought about it. They didn't say, does it start with a J? Where does he live? What did he do? First words out of your mouth was joke business, right?
Yeah.
All right, keep playing it. So he said he came from you being, because we want to make sure we talk about the same Jew. Unfortunately, there's more than one Jew. So do you mean your guy's brother Jew? Jew, yeah. So when they asked you 2, maybe 3 times, it's Juk, CMG, Juk, set all this stuff up. I know we've been talking about these meetings at Govan's house, but when it came down to it, Juk's giving the
Just
orders,
imagine.
Juk's paying.
It's
Juk's
a war in
doing it. That's what
Memphis.
Cornelius told you.
Hopefully she don't stay in Memphis no more. Cause watching this gonna make niggas like, y'all, we getting her too.
You know, I don't know. What you said, I know you told me. You knew the truth. You never lied.
You was the one that actually, they were accused of, and you was the one that asked him to kill God. I mean, to kill Dolph. Well, but when you said he said he told you.
Alright, so again, when they ask you, where did the order come from? Who told him?
That lawyer
Who was the
good,
man?
why?
It's always a joke, right?
That lawyer good?
Alright, and so.
What Dog was doing, what Cornbread was doing, he was just trying to make himself look better to his bitch. So he like, yeah, you know, I fuck with Juk. Juk told me this, even though Juk, the middleman is Govan. He was just trying to look like that guy to his bitch. And now I saw a phone over on him right now.
It's based on what Cornelius just told you.
Govan gonna walk.
You about a lot of stuff, including, for example, he may get back together with his child's mother after he gets this money. Never told you that. But if he would have made that statement and we talked about it yesterday.
They gonna use that. Don't worry, what that got to do with anything? Use the money to get back with his child.
Just telling you what you want to
What
do.
that got to do with this? That lawyer good. He try had that bitch get emotional on the stand like, fuck this nigga. I'm gonna say some ill shit. He was about to get back with his baby mama. I ain't know that. Hey, that Wu thing. Oh yeah, his lawyer good. Boy. Wu, I don't know how he got off that. He had everything against him. Yeah, Wu Tang got the lawyer of the year, lawyer of the decade. I thought Brian Steele was lawyer of the decade. Wu Tang lawyer.
But you wouldn't know that you can't.
You ain't motherfucking lying. Wu Tang lawyer.
Did you see anything at Pressure World about directing acting? No. Okay. And you gave this statement to officers in 2017 from the recording that you've done, right? Yes. Okay. And that was a month after the murder, correct? So, to your knowledge, do you know if the cameras at Pressure World record interactions outside?
I ain't got no clue. My nigga sitting up here in his drawers still.
You know if it resonates somewhere in cloud?
Oh shit.
And I'm gonna have you. And Ms. Arnold, do you even know if the cameras will be working? So I'm gonna show you a portion of that segment that's working here. I think it's
Tell me what's his name? You know his nickname? Was that a dope one? Used to be a dope one?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the name from, but he's out.
Okay. Okay. You know what his name is? What's his name? Okay. All right. So I did question. Tell me. All right. Tell me. No, I just want to know.
So you said, to your understanding, Quet set this up.
Yeah.
Okay. But earlier, who did you, I'm sorry, not earlier, but sometime in this interview, who did you say the order came from? Can those be two different people?
Yeah.
The person that that planned it and the person that the order came from?
Yeah.
Okay. No further questions, John.
Okay, now. Alright. Alright. They trying to fight back with that little shit.
You couldn't think of Hugh or Quet saying they were asking you that, right?
That's it.
All right. Prior to that, they told you you'd be charged as an accessory if you didn't talk to them because you helped somebody
That nigga look good.
after the murder happened, right? By driving them. Yes, they did threaten to charge you, right? In that interview?
Yes.
In the very beginning of the interview?
Yes.
All right. And so when you took a pause after we'd gone through this whole Q nonsense, and they asked you during this interview, who set it up, who did this, it was Joe. And they asked you some more, he's a higher power, it was Joe, right? That's what Cornelius told you.
Yes.
And Cornelius also told you Bobby Carter was involved in this case.
I don't recall.
Okay, I can play that clip for you again. Remember we just talked about it, Bobby Carter called in the Mercedes that was parked on Bradley Street?
Yes.
All right, and Cornelius told you Bobby Carter was in on it too? You remember saying that?
Yes.
Okay. With regards to the video stuff, I'm sure you don't know if AutoZone's video cameras were working that day on the 17th, just a few hours after the murder, right?
I don't.
Okay. But you would expect police to go check that out to confirm that all these things happened. It would be a simple thing.
I'm sure that will.
You're sure they would, right? I would be sure too, but, you know, we'll see about that. Okay, thank you.
Are you gonna do this? We have just a small break out. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a break. Don't discuss the testimony to these parties. First dance and recess.
Damn, man, they done killed my nigga Flip. I ain't took a real nigga out. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button for me. Mm-hmm. And he took a real nigga out, man. Yeah, I mean, fuck. Mm. Man, why they don't break? I might as well go and get myself together then, huh? Yeah, I mean. I don't think nothing happening to the roster. And then I don't think all of CM I don't think CMG going down. Cause if Gotti had if Gotti had some ties to it, it'd have came out. It ain't gonna come out because Juk gone. If Gotti had some ties to it, he only was talking to Juk. Which I know he did, but Juk gone. So where you gonna get the info from that Gotti did what Gotti do was be a hating ass bitch. Oh, big head ass nigga. So that link gone. And if I was Gotti, I would only talk to my brother. So my brother gone. Shit, so's the secrets. That's how I go. Since Juk gone, everything on Juk. Everything. Damn. No, I ain't getting sick now. Come on now. Everything on Juk. Yeah. Now what's really fucked up is if Gotti was like, "Nah, nigga, chill," and just kept pushing the button. Now that'll be something. Think about that. Let's say Gotti was like, "Man, chill," and Juk like, "Nigga, I'm the big brother. I don't listen to you. You listen to me, nigga." Yeah, but then I ain't gonna lie, Gotti be talking spicy in his songs too. So I think he was with it. All the way with it. Hold on, Wop. I'm about to go ahead and do your thing. I'm finna go ahead and get right. I'm gonna tap back in as soon as they come back on.